Hey everybody, welcome back. We're about to wrap up the final 10 cycles of the second week of the shared seed playthrough. Again, we're playing a group of us playing through the same seed at the same time, hence why the limitation in speed. If you've been tuning in up until now, you know that I have been complaining about the cleanliness of my base and the tasks of cleaning that up, and how that needs to be a thing that is, that would suffice me to not be annoyed with it anymore. So we're going to actually accomplish that in an interesting way. I'm double checking priorities to make sure there's nothing high. I need to do a tiny bit more work over here to get the to get basically a wall in the way here so I don't let out chlorine. So I'm going to prioritize this. Once we do that, in order to keep this episode interesting, I'll let people just do their level 6 or priority 6 tasks while I just kind of plan out what I want to do down in here for my self-powered oxygen. And we'll just let them catch up while I plan. That way, episode is still somewhat interesting without... while I can also accomplish those things. So, yeah, that's the way we're going to deal with it. While they do that, I suppose I can kind of move this little bit forward. I think eventually we will let this hydrogen out, but I'm not going to do that right now. I need to find a place to get rid of that chlorine too, so we'll deal with that. Actually, we can just do here, 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 and here. That can all be priority 7, and they're almost caught up on that already anyway. So I'm going to come down into here, and then what we're going to want to do is put together an airlock. Oops. An airlock. I don't know if there is a right or wrong answer as to whether I should put it close to here or far away. I don't know if there's a right thing. So I think we'll just actually put it right in the middle. Again, I don't know if there's a right or wrong, but that's the way we'll do it. And then we will come pretty much straight down into here. I suspect that this whole thing is going to kind of get evaporated over time. We'll double check on all of those, we'll go back to the base and double check pretty much every cycle, see how everything's going. Interesting. There must have been ice on the outside of this biome. But this is like 30 degrees below, so I'm hoping that I can kind of run a radiated pipe in here, because I haven't found any wheezeworts, and I'm not seeing any over here right now. Oh, we should actually take a look at research, make sure we have everything that we need, because it's been a little while. Have my electrolyzer. I don't need the radiant liquid. I do need radiant gas, though, so I guess we should pick that up. Don't need any of that. None of that so far. And I did promise that we were going to start doing some of this, some of these shipping automations on this playthrough. I've never done that before. Don't really want to do that right now. So, but maybe we'll grab that next. I think actually this is all we need to accomplish what I want to accomplish, though. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll just roll with that, I guess. So, I've never done a radiant pipe just like in an ice biome like this. The temperature is way low, so I think it'll work all right. But I don't really know for sure. Oh, that's unreachable, which means I have to fix this. If I want to move on with the priority 6s, might as well get rid of this too. That's in the way. And yeah, like I said, at the end of every cycle, we'll just take a double check, make sure that we're doing good on all the important numbers. But hopefully they should be cleaning up a lot of this stuff. You can give them some sweep orders. Oh, we are going to need to pay attention to the number of storage containers too. I didn't think about that. Actually, for right now, I think we'll just line this. I'll plan those kind of high so that can get taken care of quickly. It's maybe not the most convenient, but I'm going to do something with the storage area. I just don't know what yet. So yeah, we'll just start that way. That's a nice little pocket of hydrogen. Is that all oxygen? It totally is. We've done a really good job so far of keeping our base nice and clean. I did turn off this algae terrarium because I'm just not going over there that much. We'd have the deodorizer that's kind of chewing up that polluted oxygen as it comes, though. So yeah, this is alright. Carbon dioxide collecting down in the bottom here. That is also alright. We have this, yep, and then we'll... Nope, not G. Want priority 6, nope. Been a little longer. We wanted to collect up those reed seeds. And then, yeah, once they build these, we'll create some more storage. They should be able to... They should more or less just be doing regular jobs and cleaning this stuff up. Those are all priority 6, so hopefully... Actually, we'll do this to kind of pay attention if they're making progress or not while we design stuff. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, let's go back to our self-powered oxygen module. I struggle to call it that. It's not going to be totally self-powered, but it will be pretty good, that's for sure. It's actually... That'll buy me a little bit of time while I continue to do that. So yeah, we'll start with ventilation. We need gas pump. I always do it this way. I don't know if this is the right way or not. I think we'll build it somewhere... So this will be the upper left. Do it there. And then we'll have a airlock. Allows us to get through. And then we'll have a... Oh, you know what? I need to make sure that I am building this out of gold. Oh, I probably was already. Fantastic. Manual airlock is out of gold, or out of copper. I don't even know. I suppose I could. That's pretty irrelevant which one I use for that at this point. But then I need my electrolyzer, which we want out of gold. And then we're going to build some airflow tile underneath. This we'll do out of iron, because why not? Then we will have more gas pumps immediately below that. Those are both out of gold, that's right. We will cover... that so that they can't get through there. Oops. We also are going to need an Atmos sensor, which I like to put right here. And one down here. That's just to make sure that I'm getting nice full pumps in power. I don't recall. Yeah, those things do not require power. That's excellent. Now we'll take insulated tile and build igneous walls around them. Oh, we're at the end of the cycle. I need to make sure nothing crazy is happening. Let's do a little F1, F3. We should actually build insulated wall here pretty soon. Does not look like I have made progress on that yet. I did get these done though, so that's exciting. What else is... Anything else priority 6? Not so far. How are we doing for cleanup? I don't think that's really gone up some. We'll see. We could also prioritize this as 6. Because that would be helpful. In which case we should also do this. No, that can be a priority 6. And that does not need to be anything at the moment. I don't know. They're probably picking things up. We'll take a look at what these guys are doing right now. What are you doing? Getting food. Yeah, food's still out there. Still good algae, still good coal. Plenty of water. Yep. Alright. Curious what... And they are... Why is there no fertilization? I have to have dirt, right? Where is dirt in here? Oh, 83 tons of dirt. I need to get to work. What are you guys doing? Delivering algae, cleaning toilets, cooking, researching. After that research, we don't need to do anything else for a little while. Did that dude just drop lice loaf on the ground before? Okay. Whatever. Anyways, we'll go back to this bomb. So then around all of this, we're going to make igneous rock insulation. Need a way to get into it for the sake of constructing, because I don't want to be too terribly careful with that. There. So the idea behind this design is that with this airlock here, you can kind of get through to build stuff, but it only leaves one square of space here for air to transfer back and forth. The electrolyzer will kick out basically like 5/6 oxygen and 1/6 hydrogen. I might have those numbers slightly wrong, but you more or less get the idea. No, that is evidently still unreachable. Let's get that figured out, since I just noticed that. So basically this Atmos sensor will determine, is this like a dense enough area of hydrogen to turn on? And if that's on, then it'll kick out hydrogen in a pump. I'll do a little bit of both to kind of just to vents here to kind of prime it, and then I'll close that loop once it's running. This will go out to a hydrogen generator, and then the oxygen will collect in the bottom here because that's heavier. This Atmos sensor will be there to make sure that it's full enough, and then in order to run these pumps, because I basically, if I'm going to spend the power, I want to run like full packets of oxygen, and I want to run partial packets. So then when this is high enough, these will pump oxygen out to the base. I'm going to run a radiator through here to hopefully absorb some of this cold before pumping basically AC back into the base. That's the general idea behind all of that. Research is complete, so that should be all I need. We'll let them just work now. They are getting to this side here. Looks like all the food's been taken care of. We will go ahead and give them some of these cleanup orders. Why don't we do this area? Come back and check on that. Is there actually food in here now? I know I had said that before. Oh yeah, these things are full. Fantastic. Feeding is possible. Feeding of our hatches. Which means that we're probably just going to go and put this back to 6. I leave that at 8 because I don't really know how that shit works. So I'm cleaning this stuff up because this is a place that they go consistently. We'll also clean all that stuff up. So then, okay, now what we need to do is, what do we still need down here? Already on cycle 54. It goes fast when I'm not really paying attention to what they're doing. So yeah, there's all that. And that will take me up to there. We will have them harvest these two things. We'll run the thing all the way down here. And then, okay, so first things first, let's deal with power. That's the easy one. Yeah, we can... Do we want to use gold for power? Actually, I think I'll use iron. I have less use for that right now, and it's in higher abundance. Although, to be fair, they're both pretty abundant at this point. I may create a filter at some point off of these pipes. Whoa. Most of what I'm trying to do at this point is hold down the shift key. It works better. Most of what I'm trying to do at this point is just prime the system, because at some point they'll kind of clean itself out. I don't know. We'll see though. We might end up doing a filter at some point anyway. Who knows? We are also gonna want storage container here. That is there for the ice and snow that we collect in here. It'll stay there pretty warm for a while, and then we'll still cleaning up stuff. It'll stay pretty warm there for a while, or stay pretty cold there for a while. And then we'll also create some storage containers over here to dump water in here, though. We might actually make this lower. Whoa. Let's clean that up. Where did that come from? Oh, I was doing the dig up here. Oh, so they did that 6. That's nice. You might as well do this one too. Downtime. Yeah, microbe musher. We are about right on food. Oh, you need to get wrangled, dude. Where'd you come from? Get him, Harold. You're missing, but it still worked. 73, that is an old age. Old hatch. We did this measurement last time too. 16. And I believe the stable is 96. So if this is, what is it, 4 by 16 is 32, 70, 64, then that's another 32 on top of that, so we can do another 4 by 4 would be 24, so then 6 by 4 is 30, 6 by 4 would be 24, 8 by 4 would be 32. There we go. Insufficient oxygen. Oh no! Is it really something worth worrying about? It's probably because I'm digging out extra area. It needs to kind of catch up. I'm not worried. This is probably still, yeah, it's still hitting max pressure all the time, so that's really not that big of a deal. Fine for no research, fine for skill increase. Let's start doing this. When you get to it. Actually, yeah, we'll do that too. Excellent. This is getting nice and dense in there. It must be a combination of me closing some things in and the bleach stone being in there. What is that? Get rid of that ladder. That's just dumb looking. I mean, come on. Come on now. Double check I don't have any weird stray germs. I was just watching another fella that was playing this. Not the seeded game, but a different game, and his amount of germs reminded me I should probably make sure I'm checking that. No offense to him. I mean, he was cleaning out a bunch of slime lung. That's kind of the point. Okay, so we did power. Now let's do ventilation. Inside here, we want insulated. We'll run 2 leads off of here. And then this will go like this. And then I want to test this too, so we'll just bump it over here with a gas vent, and then eventually what we'll do is run a bunch of radiant pipe back and forth, and hopefully that'll be good enough to kind of block that off, or just run it basically up in here. I'm hoping. I don't know. Like I said, I've never done it this way, so it'll be a nice test. But right now, insulated. Oh, did I do the wrong insulated pipe? I totally did. Okay, so cancel this. All we want is gas pipes. Just cancel all that. Happy I caught that now, as opposed to later. We want igneous rock. Again, we'll run 2 lines. This is just so I can see it a little bit better. And that should intermingle automatically. And then we'll run insulated hydrogen. And this is going to go That's our hydrogen. Oh, actually, you know what? We probably ought to just test it first. No, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do it anyways. Go away. Don't want to do that. Or cancel it anyway. Why not? Oh, I canceled everything too. That's frustrating. Oh. Ooh. Nope. Cancel all. Get rid of that. So yeah, I think the oxygen. So wait, where is the ventilation for this? Insulated. So we're going to run some amount of oxygen radiated pipe in here. And then what I think we'll do is... So we need to switch over sides because I can't keep this pipe running up here without cutting that open. I don't really want to do that. So I think the way that we'll handle it is... Oh, they're still cleaning up. I think the way that we'll handle that is this will be our oxygen line that is now insulated again. We'll come up here, we'll do a gas bridge like this, and then pick up our insulated line this way, because we're going to run this over to the base. Then our hydrogen line, we'll actually pretty much do the same thing. We're going to do ventilation gas bridge. We'll hop over this way. I probably didn't need to do it this way, now that I think about this. I'm going to radiate this back and forth, so I probably want the hydrogen over there anyway. Let's just do this and get rid of this. See, this is why we plan things in advance. And it's good I got plenty of stuff for them to work on, so no harm, no foul. So this is our hydrogen again. Yes, hydrogen. Hydrogen we will just run straight across. I keep doing that before I mean to. Ventilation, insulated gas pipe, run it straight across. Oxygen's going to run that way, insulated gas pipe, and we'll start our radiated pipe from there. Our hydrogen can stay insulated, run it up this way, which means that we also need to do this. And then our hydrogen will run up. Nope. Oh boy. Mistakes are made. Actually, I want to leave as much of that abyssalite in place as possible. So we'll bump the hydrogen back this way. Ride it up here. Ride it over here. It's going to be our hydrogen, because we'll have our power up there in a minute. We appear to be picking up stuff. We're getting that cleaned up. Clean that stuff up too. Got a sweep border. Things are getting a little cleaner. A little cleaner. Not amazing, but a little bit. At some point we'll automate all of that. But anyway, back to our plan. We'll go here. And then we'll have a gas bridge. This is going to be our oxygen. That's actually a really good place for that bridge too, because we might utilize that in a different way. Did I build it? I'm not building these with the right thing, am I? Gas bridge, sandstone. No, I am not. Lovely. Gas bridge. Did I do another one? What? There we go. Gas bridge. There we go. Gas bridge. Gas bridge, igneous. We had one there. We're going to have one here. And then we'll run insulated gas pipe from here to there. That's our oxygen. And here to start our radiated line. I don't really have any idea how many times I'm going to have to snake back and forth in here. So we'll just do... Oh boy, that was unintended. Back. That's super attractive, right? And I guess we'll just kind of test it at this point. We might need to snake it around more. Let's actually get rid of that. Put gas vent in there. We're going to need to dig out there. There. That's our self-powered oxygen module. Oh, no, we're still missing automation. Excuse me. To connect this up. And then have to connect this up. Oh, and I'm going to need my power up here. And we have to finish the ventilation over here. So for the time being, we're going to do this in a very temporary way. We'll do coal. Oh, we're going to need some more gold. Is that what I have in... Oh, that's copper. How am I doing on copper? That's fine. Actually, let's just do like a 10 banger of iron. That's prioritized as a 6. So we got... Nope. Gotta get rid of that. We want a gold coal generator and a gold hydrogen generator. Oh, of course, this thing is in my way. Clean this out of the way so I can plan, yo. I got plans to do. We're already on cycle 58. You guys are going to see nothing actually accomplished. We're just totally prepping for other stuff. I love it. There's no place for the eggshells to go. Can we fix that? Because that's really stupid. And they're ugly. Eggshell. Copy settings. Boop. And boop. There we go. Plenty. Clean that stuff up. I can give them some more sweep orders. What do we have over here? Coal. Phosphate. Oh, my hatches are pooping out coal for us. Let's do some clean up. Clean that up. Clean that up. Clean that up. And that. There. We'll see how you guys get on that. It is funny, though. You're not going to see, like, anything actually accomplished. The nice part is, once this is all planned out, I ought to be able to pretty much fly through this from a, hey, do this next, do this next, do this next. We are net positive on edibles. Algae's doing all right. Coal's doing all right. Water's doing all right. Good, you are making iron. So anyways, then we're going to do a power. We're going to hydrogen generator. Hydrogen generator we're going to do with... yeah. All these things will get moved. Just to be clear on something, all of them will get moved. I was curious, how big is this? That appears to be 20... I basically need it to be like 22, 24. What am I thinking of? I want 3 different types of power and then a basin for it. The 3 different types of power I can fit in 15, and then the basin I could fit in another 15. That'll work. Yeah, that should work. Or the basin I should fit in another 5, so that should do the height I'm looking for. Yeah, okay. So yeah, this stuff can stay there for now. Nails needs an upgrade. Yeah, we'll put you on courier. I need that mechatronics engineer eventually. But that doesn't have to happen anytime soon. I'm going to be, basically the next few cycles, I'll make sure that this is running, and then I'm going to basically start building my power grid. So that's pretty exciting. At least for me, it's exciting. I don't know how exciting it is for you, but I appreciate it. They are still digging. What priority on that? 6 still? Okay. Cool. Anyway, let's kick it into high gear. This is going to be a quicker episode because of how much I've just had them running. But that's not a bad thing. We needed that dug out as well. Put this in place too. And actually, all the things that are in here. We don't need the tile. Cancel. Should still have a dig order in there. If not, there's a dig order. Or maybe it just doesn't show it. Okay. Anyways, only 2 cycles left to go. I've done very, very little other than the like kind of routine cleaning sort of stuff that I wanted to do, but hopefully that doesn't seem completely useless to you. It doesn't seem useless to me. It does do things like improve decor. Like, notice how much brighter all this stuff is now that there's nothing on the ground. And this is a routine I eventually get into at some point, so it's fine. We can just build this in chunks and watch it work in amazing ways in the next episode. Still need more. I'm sorry, I got distracted by my phone. Still need more iron. Are you going to make more iron? Yeah, come on, man. In order to plan my smart batteries. Well, anyways, we can do the ventilation, keep up with the insulated gas pipe. You're going to dump this hydrogen somewhere. But this will take a while to fill up. We will do this, though, because eventually we're going to want to split it off, I think. Do we do that here? Trying to think. That'd probably work out all right. What's the worst that happens? We deconstruct it? That's not a meaningful thing. Fretting over probably nothing at this point. So that covers that. How are we doing for iron? We have enough iron yet? Dude, make some iron! Come on, man. Now, in theory, as I go, I should be able to just kind of dig this out automatically without having to build a lot of stuff, or like a lot of scaffolding at least. But we'll see. I should finish up my power line. That's not technically finished. I still need iron for the smart battery. Get up there, pound that button. Building will be operated once duplicate is available. Whatever, dude. Oh, we should make sure that nobody's eating the mushrooms. Don't eat the mushrooms. Good. Sheffy is not allowed to eat mushroom. Not allowed to eat mushroom. Oh, yeah, because I said don't allow it. I totally read that wrong. Sorry. I think I might be overworking my people. I think that might be part of the reason why this is putsy. What are these stresses set to? Yep. I hit the 35 and they went right in there. Let's go 50 to 30. Yeah, that's right. I'm overworking you fools. Let's go ahead and copy these settings over to here. Yeah, get back to work. I don't really care. TechBit and Artie are the ones that this is a problem for. Yeah. I really just need to not have them up on this tier yet until I can get better food put together. I'm gonna need a grill at some point, but the lice loaf should suffice for a long time. This should have mushrooms in here for 3,000. Well, evidently people need to collect some mushrooms. Get to work, you sons of bitches. I think this corner down here, by the way, I was thinking about it. I think this corner down here is where I'm going to make like my automation storage. That's my idea, at least. Okay. We're on cycle 60, so this is going to be our last cycle, right? That's how we did this? Yeah, 1 through 30, yeah. So last cycle before we go on, let's go ahead and actually do something with this time. Cancel that stuff. We don't go up there very much anyway. Leave that there. Can pick up that stuff. Cancel these things. That's fine. Yeah, let's actually just start building some of this. Can we make this a priority 7 so that we can actually plan this out? And we'll do this a 7. See if we can get something done. Definitely net positive in food, so go ahead and cancel this for now. Come on, guys. Go build some shit. We have slightly more iron now. Hey, we can build a smart battery. Basically, I only want to use the hydrogen power. So the hydrogen power will... yeah, we need to connect a smart battery to that too. Come on, punch some iron. So what I'm going to do basically is I'm going to set up the hydrogen generator to run at a higher range for the smart battery than the coal generator. So the coal will run as a backup when there isn't hydrogen available. That'll also act as a way to kind of kickstart our system, which is a nice way to deal with it. At the start, I'm going to basically put this... why is that unreachable? That doesn't make any sense to me. Unreachable dig. Okay, what if we do this? Will that make it better? Weird. Anyway, that'll also use as a way to kind of jumpstart this. If anybody's curious why I built this so far away from this, is just because this will generate heat and that won't. And this is where my power grid's going to be. So eventually these things will get moved up into their appropriate range, and then all of this stuff will just be run off of a transformer, which is pretty dope. I have less than 1,000 kilowatts on that grid. It's not all going to run at the same time anyway. So yeah, that's all totally fine. And then we're going to need another smart battery here, which is also going to be hooked into that wire. And then we need some automation wire. What is that? Iron? Why am I not seeing it anywhere? We're about to hit the nighttime. I want to get this finish of this planned out. Copper. Man, I'm blind. So connect these two up and connect these two up. And then we'll prioritize all this as 7. Actually, we're just going to do all of this. Yep, already in tech bit. High stress. That's fine. If you guys would just stop mucking around and clean crap up. I mean, come on. Regardless, though, this is going to end week 2. Didn't really accomplish a lot this episode, but hopefully my explanation through here is useful to you. You'll see it kind of come together in the next one. Took a little bit of planning, but it's okay. It should be perfectly fine. Just double check we got the radiant pipe. Did we carry the hydrogen all the way there? We did. And we didn't break it for a test, so we're going to do that and put on a vent here. You need something there for it to actually start pumping, so we're going to see if we can kind of get that whole thing pressurized in a way where it'll pump consistently and not mess up. Haven't had a ton of luck with that, but it'll be a fun experiment anyways. Regardless, thanks for tuning in. Next episode, we'll see all this stuff kind of come together. See you next time.